Hi Libra, it's Ashley. We're going to do your reading for your twin flame connection. We're going to look at where you're sitting, where your partner is sitting, and where the connection is sitting. So this will be for those on a twin flame journey, whether you're in separation or in union. And we'll see what message comes through. So if this is not where your journey is sitting, or it's not resonating for you, go ahead and check out your other placements or that of your partner and see perhaps one of those messages will resonate more for you. This reading is not for those that are not on a twin flame journey. This is a bonus reading. I will be doing different bonuses throughout the month of December for those not interested in the twin flame journey. Also, I'm going to do a row for you, a row for your person, and a row for the connection, but please feel free to flip the roles around if that better suits you. So let's see what's going on for Libra right now in their journey. We have go with the flow. It says letting go, cleansing, and receiving. Some watery energy there. What's going on with your partner at this time? And I find that these oracle cards that I'm pulling kind of just give an overall message of where your person is at or where they're headed. And we have Divine Masculine. It says electric and active power. So they're definitely working on themselves. The card is a number 8. I also feel like they're taking some serious action on some things right now. If there is a question, this is your Divine Masculine, so that's some validation for some of you, depending on how the rest unfolds here. Now the connection itself, where's that sitting right now? Clairvoyance. We have inspiration, interpretation, and trust. You can see this lady is scrying into this bowl of water. So I do, and it's also a number 8. So I do feel like there's a lot of self-work taking place at this time. It could be that the connection itself is growing when it comes to that 5D connection. Like you're having dreams, visions about one another, or about the connection itself. This could also be that one or both of you are looking to something like this tarot reading for more understanding, right? So you might be seeking out additional guidance about this connection. I almost get the feeling like maybe there's some doubt. Again, like I was saying, when I pulled the card for the Divine Masculine, I was like, this is validation for someone. I definitely feel like there's some of you watching this right now that are new to the idea of twin flame, or new to this journey, or just waking up to it. And there could be some doubts showing up within you as to whether this is your twin flame, or is it a false twin flame. And so I think the connection itself, it feels like, is maybe struggling to trust what this connection is at this time. We'll see. We're going to pull some tarot and get some more detail here for Libra. All right. So for you, Libra, we have the Devil. For your person, we have the Hermit. And the energy between you, the 6 of Swords. For you in the present moment, Libra, we have the 4 of Cups. Your person has the 10 of Cups. And between you, the Page of Pentacles. In the future, for you, the Hanged Man. Your person, the Page of Wands, and between you, the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So you could certainly be dealing with a fire sign. To me, the King of Wands is specifically Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. This could be Aries, Leo as well. We also have Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Earth, Air, Fire, Water. It's all here. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Oh, look at that. The Lovers. So yeah, this is your person, Libra. This is your person. If this is your reading, then you can rest assured that this is your twin flame. Okay. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, I'm just channel through what comes through, and then we'll clarify those cards that I feel like need some additional info or are feeling a little stubborn. All right, so Libra. And again, remember to flip-flop this if you feel like it applies more. So we have going with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. I really kind of feel like what this card is saying is that this is what you're working towards. You can see she's got this waterfall coming down behind her. I feel like perhaps you're a little bit guarded at this time. With the cards that you have showing up in your row, I do feel like there's some fears that are coming up here. Like you're trying to protect your heart here. And I feel like going with the flow is almost the lesson you're learning here. Rather than what you're doing at this time. It's like the thing you're working towards. And we'll talk more about that as we get to your row. Now your person, we have Divine Masculine, Electric Active Power. So he's definitely taking action. I feel like he's approaching you. I feel like he's tapped into his guidance here. He's got this bird on his shoulder. So I do feel like he's tapping into higher guidance. And I do feel like he's taking the wisdom of his own inner feminine and helping to work on himself with this, you know, perhaps build his own confidence, build his own courage here. Working through his own blocks is what I want to say. And I do feel like with this clairvoyance card coming in as your connecting energy that there's these doubts. There's this maybe confusion about what this connection is. There's this, I definitely feel like there's a lot of connection on a higher level here. Like you could even be having dreams that you don't remember about your person. But I also feel like there's doubts here. It's like there's confusion about what this is. There's doubts. Like if you're really new to the twin flame concept even, it could be like, it's like a difficulty in accepting that or buying into it even. All right, Libra. So for you in the past, we have the Devil. So I definitely feel like you're definitely tied in with some of your fears here, like they're binding you in some way. It could also be that your past relationships have been quite toxic in one way or another, because with the Six of Swords here, It's definitely like you're trying to move out of cycles with people in the past that have been toxic, that have given you reason to guard your heart, and to kind of protect yourself against this energy. I also feel like with the devil showing up here, there's still plenty of false ego that needs to be worked through. Like there's this fight going on within. It's like you want to believe in this connection. At the same time, there's enough wounding from the past that it's making that difficult, right? I also feel like you're working through your own walls within. You know, when we come into the twin flame journey and we are not yet awakened, we're dealing with a lot of devil energy because we have all these false paradigms built up around us, all the things we've been taught, good and bad, right? And we're using that to get us through life, to survive. We're going to clarify that though, because I feel like it's mostly fear here. I feel like it's mostly like you don't want to get hurt again. Now your person here is coming through as the Hermit. Now I feel like they've walked down that shadow path there in search of the truth within. With this Hermit energy, they could certainly be a Virgo. But I feel like they've been on this journey for a bit of time here, aware of the journey that they're on. Now, whether or not you have just met, I feel like your person's been on a spiritual journey. I want to say for their whole life here, and it's just deepened the older they get. But I do feel like your person has some more clarity within them about what it is that they're looking for. And I just feel like they've had a lot of experience in dealing with fears and dealing with their own blockages. And they're coming through as a very wise energy here, which is interesting because it is in the row of the divine masculine. And not that it's impossible, but I would say on a pretty frequent basis, it's the divine feminine that wakes the divine masculine up. In this case, I feel like that's not maybe true. Now, in the connection between you, I do feel like there's distance here. We have the Six of Swords. I feel like it's moving in a good direction. There is progress being made here, but it could be that you've either come together and separated at this time, or, and I do feel like that's the case for most of you as you're watching this, or I do feel like both of you are trying to also move on from periods in your life that have been difficult, trying to move in a more positive, productive direction towards something that's more peaceful and calm. So even if you haven't met this divine masculine, it's like you're still on the journey together, which is why I do the center row. It's not just to see if you're coming into union. I mean, you're both always contributing to the connection, whether you're aware of it or not. And so it could be that you're both moving into and kind of escaping from some harsher realities of the past relationships, past family dynamics that were toxic or difficult, or even self-created, mishaps, whether that's in love or in career, you know, what have you. Now, in the present moment, I do feel like you have connected. And I do feel like you're still in the, kind of a guarded energy here. There's some dissatisfaction with the way things have gone so far. Whether it's just relationships in general or your person. And I do feel like there's maybe some resistance to accept what they're offering here. Now for them, they've got the 10 of Cups. So again, I feel like they're very goal focused here. I feel like they know what they want. I feel like they want the whole thing. They want emotional satisfaction. They want to come together. They want to have a family. They want to have abundance, you know, the whole bit. And it could be with this Page of Pentacles being in the connection energy that they have made an offer to you or will be. This is some kind of communication here, a genuine offer of commitment, of wanting to build from that Ace of Pentacles, right? To plant a seed and have it grow into the new. If they have not yet come forward with an offer here, I do feel like, you know, this is for me another card of manifestation. So it's like a very focused intention to have this happen. And you might feel that on an intuitive level if you've not heard from them. Or if you've not even met yet. I do feel like it's coming. Now in the future position, you're sitting in the Hanged Man. So I do feel like you're getting a new perspective on things. But I also feel like part of what you're seeing, you see all this blue and green on this particular Hangman card. I think there's a lot of heart chakra and throat chakra activations happening for you. I mean, you can see in this oracle card that she's crossing her heart here. And I think you're beginning to see here in the future what this connection is. I also feel like you're doing the work to open that heart up a bit because you've been a little apathetic and afraid here. But I do still feel like this suspended energy. Like there's not a lot of external movement just yet because I think you're doing deeper internal work here. Now your person has the Page of Wands, so they might be reaching out, connecting with you. There could be some flirting happening here. I definitely feel like this is a new twin flame connection that I'm seeing here. Like a recent, like you've recently met or you're about to. There's a lot of passion here. And I do feel like if you have met, you might be seeing your person here as potentially, they might be coming off or seem to you to be a little bit, you know, just passion, flirty, like you're wondering if that's all they want kind of energy there. Like you might have concerns that they're going to turn out to be like the people you've dealt with in the past. Now in the connection, the Four of Swords. So there's definitely a lot of healing going on. I do feel like it's very strongly on your end, Libra. I don't know that that there's a lot of communication happening. I feel like this Divine Masculine is making attempts to do so, but it could be that you're shutting things out right now. Especially if they have already come through with an offer and you kind of brushed it off or didn't want to face it. So it could be that they've taken a bit of a step back. It could also be that they're still pursuing and you're just being resistant here. But I do feel like there's a lot of healing going on, and maybe building upon that trust of what this is, right? Let's clarify some of these. Let's clarify the devil for you, Libra. What are these fears, these blockages about? Fear of union. Past relationships that did you bad. You know, a fear that this isn't a true divine masculine, a fear that this is a false twin. And I think that you've probably dealt with people in the past that were emotionally manipulative, that you gave your heart to fully, and it burned you, just like I was saying. Let's look at the Hermit for the divine masculine here. Whoa, that popped out. We have the Six of Pentacles. Again, I'm getting like a very focused energy. And the Tower. It's like a focus on what they're giving their energy to. With the Tower, I feel like they've maybe been in situations in the past that were also not fair, they were overgiving, and they're breaking free from that kind of dynamic. Again, past situations that they may have even been in relationships in the past where they just lost a bunch of money, they gave too much of themselves. I also feel like they could potentially still be fighting off some of their exes here. Now, for some of you, it could be that they actually pay child support to a past person because they may already have children. What's the Six of Swords and the union energy? We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, trying to expand in a more positive direction. And in seeking of a truth here, now this could be for some of you that there was communication between the two of you already. So if you've met in the past already, like deep past, and someone was presented with a choice here, I feel like you might have refused this divine masculine and tried to move on from this in the past. Why do we have the Four of Cups for Libra? Fears, emotions, maybe not connecting in with that heart space, not wanting to accept this offer, this Page of Pentacles offer out of fear. Not sure if you will be able to build something with this person. Like, is it even worth building kind of energy? For your person, let's look at the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Swords. We got all these pages, so I definitely feel like there's communication that has happened. Perhaps since you departed or they departed. There could even be conversations about when they will be leaving a past partner here, if your person's already connected or committed elsewhere. Look at this, Ten of Cups. But I feel like this masculine is definitely waiting to be with you, and could even be... I do feel like this masculine could tend to be an overthinker here. They can tend to get into their heads with that Hermit and Nine of Swords energy. They can get very mental. And I feel like they might be afraid that you're never going to let them in here. In the future position, why do we have the Hanged Man? We have the Six of Wands. Okay, those popping out. The Empress, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, Divine Feminine, Gemini, or sorry, Libra. Goodness. Could be connecting with another Libra, Taurus. We have Leo showing up here. But I think there's this finally you come to this realization that you're the Divine Feminine, this is the Divine Masculine. You want to build a legacy together. They're your happiness. You want it to succeed. It's like this sudden light bulb goes off for you. And I think it's a result of some of the healing that you're doing on your heart and in your throat chakra. You know, really kind of trying to go with the flow and open up here and work to heal the wounds of the past when you've dealt with relationships that were toxic or manipulative, or ones that you opened up to and then got burned, right? With this Page of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So, your person is not backing down. I feel like they've been communicating with you. They came in as the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and now the Page of Wands. They want a new beginning with you. They want you. They want you. What's this Four Swords in the center here for the connection? I feel like these cards are going everywhere. Oh, look at that. Hierophant. And the High Priestess. There's that trust. There's that trust. I love that. That higher calling, that healing, that intuitive connection. This is a strongly spiritual connection here. I mean, we are talking twin flames, so what else would it be? But I think between the two of you, there's, in this future position, there's this click. It's like it clicks. And you're both feeling inspired and ready to commit and ready to learn what this connection has to teach you. I love that. And look, we got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I think that was the only page that hadn't shown up yet. So, I really like this, Libra. I hope you found that helpful. The future position here is looking amazing. Yeah. So, I hope to see you in the next one. Let me know what you thought down below. Give this a like and a subscribe. You can hit that notification bell so you know when the next readings come out, whether they be the weeklies or the bonuses. And let me know what you thought of this reading in particular. This is a twin flame bonus. I don't normally do twin flame specific readings, but depending on how the readings do, I might do more of them in the future. So definitely drop your opinion down below, how you like the spread, or if there is anything else you'd like to see as far as the twin flame journey goes. Thanks for being here. Bye.